So what do you think caused these failures, Frank?
Well, they built it in the first place.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
Well, we'll make it
Failure
fit.
analysis.
It'll fit once we get the glue
It's good
dry
to
and
share,
everything.
yeah. We are underneath the 5704. We'll be working on securing all these traction motor wires and checking brushes. Right, Richard? Checking brushes?
Brush holders.
Brush holders. Okay. We'll be checking
Brushes and brush holders.
Brushes and brush holders.
You want the shorter ladder?
Okay, so we took the cover off from where the brush motors are, and they're in here.
Four brush holders with 3 brushes per brush holder. You've got a brush holder here, you got a brush holder here,
Going down there.
you got a brush holder in the front and one on the top.
Oh, so there's quite a few.
Yeah, and the big problem we have on at least one motor on the top is these should come up like that so that you can get to the brushes, and the brushes have to move easily. If not, then they'll start arcing between the comm and the brush itself when you're using the locomotive.
Okay.
So we got to do all of these. And then we got one more here. Okay, cool. And the brushes are in good shape, which I thought they would probably be.
Nice.
Okay,
Cool.
let's go down to the other and I'll show you.
Okay.
Oh, I got
So
another broken
this is
brush.
what the new brushes look like.
That's not good.
And that's a worn out brush or a cracked brush, or what is that?
It broke.
It broke.
One of the it's a split. There's actually 3 brushes in one, and the top
Oh, I see what you're saying.
one
Okay.
broke. This guy.
Looks good. So I'm gonna pop that back in there.
No, that one's good. Got another broken one in the same position.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Uh-huh. May have some high bars.
I don't know. The comb looks beautiful. Maybe, yeah, it could be. You know, maybe maybe they broke on the way out here.
Anything is possible. Anything. It's a train.
Well, you would hear them clicking if you just pulling this thing slow, wouldn't you?
Should, but stranger things have been known to happen.
Do you want to roll it and just check before we go wild here?
No.
Nothing we're going to do about it, right?
Well, if it's got a high bar, yeah, we can.
I mean, we're not going to fix a high bar. You can't do it with a stone. I guess we'll know if.
You can.
Beat it down.
We can jack the column up. Believe it or not. And put a grinding device on it.
Do you have one? You know, if it's a high bar, it's.
Well, there should be two.
That's right. Am I taking them out?
Just the center one that's broke.
Okay.
Was the center one up here broken too?
Yeah. But
Okay.
usually if you have high bars,
You can have all of them broken,
yeah,
I think.
usually that's the mode.
Okay. Gotta know how to release these.
But for our usage here,
Those
we
are the
can,
bars we're talking about.
These.
There's a high
Might be
bar.
a little easier to get away with.
Hit, strike one of the layers of the brush. and
Yeah, but I
snap
mean,
it off.
You know, a bar, if it lifts, it's going to be the whole bar, not just
Just a
one
portion of it.
section
right.
of it. You know, widest.
These clips supposed to lock in the up position?
yeah.
Okay, I figured they would, but I can't get it to do it. Usually you kind of pull them up and push them back and they come and they'll stay right there. But that's not what they're supposed to.
Frank, the reason I shut the 1601 off is one of those cooling systems has no inhibitor in it.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, we don't want to have go through another.
You said the middle brush, John, right?
Right.
It broke.
Am I,
It looked like it was. I'll put another one in it. What the hell?
now we'll use this one. Okay, you just pull them forward. You gotta pull them down
Okay, got it.
and up.
Forgot about that.
Make sure that the wire,
Yeah, pigtails are not pinched. Good.
Okay.
I have this.
Okay, round two.
Mother. Beautiful. Like
Looks
new.
good, like new.
Yeah, I think they did some brush replacement when it was,
Just before they found the water leak, right?
yeah.
I mean, these shunts aren't even frayed or anything. They're beautiful.
Okay. Got that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
No burning, no cracking. Release. Thank you. Thank you. The other thing is you always have to be careful not to pinch these things. Easy
Pinch
to
the
do.
wires, yeah.
Oh, good.
Good what?
Hinge cover. Only has 2 bolts instead of 6.
6.
Hey,
That makes things easier.
you don't understand. That's the end of the headlight. It's telling me charge is over. I can't understand that.
Oh, your headlight's done?
I'll put it on low beam. Maybe I'll get another mile out of it. Okay, guess we can put the cover back.
All right. Cover going back on. So what do you think caused these failures, Frank?
Well, they built it in the first place.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
Well, we'll make it
Failure
fit.
analysis.
It'll fit once we get the glue
It's good
dry and
repair,
everything.
yeah.
So no, they just wear and tear, and these, you know, they're brittle. If they bounce around a lot, they can crack. It's really easy to break them. I mean, if I drop this, it'd probably shatter it. You know. But,
And two,
Yeah. So they're basically three
carbon, yeah.
separate brushes held together
from not using them.
and then clipped into the brush holder. And then this will ride on the bars.
it rides on the commutator on that end, and you see it's actually slightly beveled to match the round of the commutator as well. It's hard to see, but there's a slight curve to them.
Right.
Some of them are even, they come with an angle cut in them for like main generators and stuff. That helps with the wearing, because the only other way you can really fit these in is to set them on there and then run a piece of sandpaper underneath them to conform to the shape of the commutator.
Right.
You know, that's how I learned that. So
From doing it yourself.
I was 3100. I looked like a chimney sweep when I got done. Carbon dust everywhere. You know, look good shape though on the tips, so there's no real bad scoring or anything on them, so you know the commutator's probably good.
Right.
And so, you know, if they were, like they were talking about a high bar on the commutator, if that happened, every one of these things would be shattered.
Right. Okay. Good enough explanation for me. Now we've got new
Current
ones
goes
in
through
there.
these
So.
little fucking leads.
Yeah, that's insane. That is insane. Well, it looks like we're all done. We're gonna move the 5704 back into our barn. We replaced a lot of broken brushes, and there's a couple holders that are also broken. We're gonna have to order new ones and replace those. Full day of work. Filthy, but we got it done. Friday morning, and look what came in. Remanufactured brush holder to replace the old broken one that we removed out of the Locomotive about a week ago. So we're going to go ahead and install this and then install the brushes, and we'll be good to go. All right, we're back under the 5704 in the pit, and today we're going to be installing our remanufactured brush holders. That is where they're going to mount, and the brushes will ride up against the commutator, which are those copper bars that you're seeing. Here's a good example of an existing brush holder and the brushes. So you can see that the brushes are contacting the commutator, those copper bars. A little up close shot there. And that transfers power from the AR10 to the traction motors. And there's 72 of them in this entire locomotive. Got Richard bringing parts. Oh, okay. You want to crawl under there? All right, so we got our holders. So I'll set that down in here. These are our brush holder brackets. Yes.
I slept in.
Oh, it's Bo.
Yeah.
How's it going, Bo?
I had to wake up.
Oh, what happened? You fell asleep again?
Yeah.
Got up and then fell right back asleep?
Sleep is something that's so important.
Why?
I love
Why
it.
do you need sleep?
Because I never got my rest on the railroad.
Oh, there you go.
When you work 12 to 16 hours every day, you get wiped.
Wow.
Anyway,
Anyways, okay.
so you got the parts here now,
We
right?
got the parts. We're ready to go. We're ready to rock.
Bitchin'.
Okay, let's
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing we want to do is get our bolt and our brush block. That's what holds the brush holder in.
Perfect.
And we've got the hardware for the lead. And what we're going to do is try to get the brush holder up in there first.
Tight fit. And you should not have the brushes installed at this
Right.
point.
All they do is get in the way and get broke.
Yep. Get it from this side.
Okay. Make sure that the head is in this electrical connection it's got kind of a built-in, for lack of a better term, wrench on the other side so that your bolt head fits down into it.
Yeah, it's captive in the back.
Yeah, so we make sure that's cool and in there. And then we just put this up here like that. You want to try to hang the brush holder, because when you go to torque this to 70 foot-pounds, you have a very hard time. You have to start, blocking it so that it doesn't twist with your.
I see.
Okay.
I just keep it rolling. B-roll.
Yeah, I'll try to keep from yelling and screaming and doing
You're
the
good.
normal.
At what point do you want to put the rubber shim under there to space it?
Loose. It's a gravity thing, for lack of a better term. Okay. That's tight. We'll try again for 70 foot-pounds. And if you don't have a torque wrench, then you can basically figure as tight as you can get it with a 1/2 inch normal ratchet.
Sounds like a plan.
That was always my rule of thumb. Over here so I can get a little bit of.
Leverage. There you go.
get right there.
Well, I've been on the platform most of this time, watching the 717 come all the way from 7th Street. Gotta go slow. I've been fantasizing on the Inglewood line recently. There was quite a few fan trips in pre-Hollywood cars, 600-700 class cars, to Inglewood Depot, PRS and such.
Just trying to get it aligned right now.
Late 30s.
Well, it's kind of a,
You know what I'm saying?
these brush holders are kind of a pain because
You know why?
you're basically, when they're like this, and you're trying to keep them like this and move in and keep this where you want it, and it's hard.
All right.
It'll self-align just by the way the block is, unless if the block is messed up, then naturally it won't. But it'll self-align from side to side on the comm. But the up and down is what we're really worried about. And that's a piece of, this would be red rubber in the old days. So we put that there
To set that spacing.
to set the spacing. And the spacing is 1/8 of an inch to 3/16, if memory serves me correctly. Our operation out here is not really, doesn't have to be, you know, that specific. But the
Right.
closer you are to the comm with the brush, the less chance you're gonna have if there's a little irregularity in your bars of it breaking.
I want that to happen.
And at 70 miles an hour, oh, we got 9 miles. At 70 miles an hour makes a difference.
Oh yeah. Lose a traction motor.
Because they'll be, you know, they'll be sparking a little bit. And if they start sparking enough, then they'll start to go brush holder to brush holder, and you get a big flash. Trips the ground relay, lose power.
Yeah, you have a bad day.
Yeah, we got a mile. Okay, you're gonna make me do it.
Yeah, it really is. How does something so simple get so difficult? Check his
How much torque are we going for?
We're just trying to get it aligned.
Oh,
We're still on that phase of it. Okay, third time's a charm.
all right.
I I was telling myself I'd forgotten a lot of the tricks I used to use to put this crap together. Too many moons.
70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah, all of the above.
Gee, this thing's never run over anything, has it? All the dents in this can.
Okay, let's see what that does. Probably too tight.
Is this the fuel tank? Yep. I wonder what kind of stories the bottom of a fuel tank can tell. All the dents. Dents.
How's it looking?
Oh yeah, we're hitting shit. Really?
Better.
But as far as shit goes, that was spooky. That tunnel was spooky.
You ever go to the long one on the valley?
No.
Yeah, it was just as long.
So what are you torquing it to?
between 175, 180. I think I got it set for 175.
Isn't it?
A little different, yeah. I wonder if
Alright,
that,
here we
that
go.
one was pretty substantial. I mean, I don't know if that's supposed to be there or not. Yeah, it shouldn't be, but
This
Unless
fuel
it-
tank.
There you go. Either broke your arm or you got that torque right.
Okay.
Right, and then when it closed it up, he had to use it from there and then the torque, so it's on the street.
I can't believe what these things cost.
It's insane. What? How much do they cost a piece?
Yeah,
I told you.
I saw it the other day.
And he was 6th Main,
Yeah.
They were,
and he was up there,
30, 40 bucks a pop or something?
he might as well just said.
I think a
"Hey, you're all
complete
gonna pay."
set.
Then I ain't hiring any of you guys, but there's a big group of guys
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And he was all really, rah, 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 rah.
I know. He had a
I want to say a complete set, and that's
That would open him up.
24,
Surfing.
no,
Yes. Oh, yes, you were telling me that, yeah, I didn't know that.
12 brushes. I thought it was around
You right there. Come on,
$400 or $500. I could be
Oh,
wrong.
geez.
No, I told you.
Yeah,
I
they're
went to
ridiculous.
Rochester.
So you're saying that box that I just gave you
I-
is like 400, 500
Yeah,
bucks?
it's in different
I could be
spots.
wrong. I
Could be wrong. All right, we'll double check.
Asshole railroad guys that just give you shit. You know?
Who's talking back here? You making all that noise back here, Harry?
Which
Yeah,
one?
Harry's in charge.
How you doing?
Harry's the boss.
Yeah.
We're gonna put you on blast now.
Oh my God, wait a second.
Messing up our video.
There you go.
This guy over here is the one that's, you gotta talk
He's
to.
the culprit, Bo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You the culprit here?
I'm the agitator.
Oh, really? You're
Hey,
an
that's great.
agitator.
You got a camera light
It's not a camera light, it's our
Yeah.
work light.
or a work light, but it looks like a camera light. Yeah.
But the bellows do work on this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bellows. Nobody cares about the bellows.
They don't, well, they need to be there.
We care about them. Just kidding.
Yes, we do.
Someday we'll let you
There's a lot
do a
of
video
humor
about the
here.
bellows you installed.
Yeah.
How it took me a
Just tell
week
us how important they are.
took me a week to put in 10 bolts.
Hey,
Oh, God.
do what you can. That's fine. That FM's a piece of work. Never ends. And I'm glad you're on it. Yeah. So do you have any? Well, you've always got help with that engine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is great.
All right, well, I'm gonna go back and see
Yeah.
where John's at. Okay, so the brush holder and the brushes are in. It's looking really good. All right, so now we're just gonna put the covers on and we'll be done with this traction motor.
Myself that I'm underneath the damn coupler pocket.
Get that cover back on here.
Here you have the original reverser, which is this one, phenolic handle, very nice, weighty. And now you have the replacement, plastic.
Junk.
Well, cheaper,
Cheaper.
but junk. Okay, are you ready for the start?
Yeah, I'm all ready.
Basically everything here, except that, we don't need that. We don't need a heater, utilities, warning devices, nah, but we'll put it on anyway. Okay, all of that.
auto water drain. You had the water drain disabled light was on, so like I said, I didn't know if that was an intentional thing.
Problem solved, right, Carson?
Well, let me turn away from 1601.
Hi, we're here with Brian Herrera, and today I'm going to teach him how to change brushes on an EMD traction motor brush holder that we have out. So these are the brushes that we took out of the original brush holder in the Locomotive, and they were fractured and broken and just not usable anymore. The ones that are in here are just for practice to show them how this all works. So basically, the first step to remove this, these force springs, or constant force springs, they slide up and down. If you can see back there, they slide up and down in this housing right here. So what you want to do is pull them out and then go up, and then you're going to push them back until those two tabs go underneath, or the two spring tabs go underneath that tab right there. Just like that. I'm trying to do it with one hand, sorry about that. Okay, so once they're locked in place, now you have access to the brush and you can just slide it out. Just like that. And then obviously when you're replacing it, you get another one that's new and you slide it in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to grab these and we're going to pull on them. So let me do that again so you can see we're going to pull on them so they slide out of that tab down there. And then we're going to pull them forward and then just set them down on the brush. Okay, so go ahead and try one. The first thing, position yourself in front of it, because when it's in the Locomotive, you're not going to be standing over it like that. There you go. So you've got it locked back there. You got the two spring ends locked underneath that tab. Great. You pulled out the brush. Let's say you're replacing it, so you replace it, you get a new brush, and then you put in the new brush. There you go. Yep. And you just want to make sure that these shunt wires aren't pinched anywhere underneath these springs. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Pretty simple. Any questions?
No questions for now.
All right, cool. Well, thank you.
Please support us and share.